So yesterday, Ring Magazine announced that the rumored upcoming fight between Gervonta Tank Davis and Vasyl Lomachenko for Davis's WBA Lightweight World Championship and Lomachenko's IBF Lightweight World Championship will also be fought for the Ring Magazine Lightweight World Championship. And like I told y'all before, whatever Tank does, it's going to get criticized. These losers can't help it. They're losers. Tank could fight a handicap boxing match against Tyson Fury, Usyk, and Deontay Wilder at the same time, and they will criticize that. Now, of course, Lomachenko is older. I've been saying he's older. I said he was older when he fought Devin Haney. But even with him being older, he went in that ring, and some people think he beat Devin Haney. And then after losing that fight to Devin Haney, he comes back and he dominates and stops Kambosos, who y'all were hyping up. I've been telling y'all he was a bum. I knew Lomachenko was going to stop him. Or if he didn't stop him, he was just going to beat him up for all 12 rounds. I think I actually picked it to go to a decision. I thought he was just going to beat him up for all 12 rounds or get a stoppage late. And he ended up getting a stoppage in the 11th round. Something Devin Haney couldn't do in 24 rounds. But somehow, this guy that just did that just put up those two performances back to back, now that he's fighting Gervonta Tank Davis, now he's too old. Now Tank's cherry picking. Now Tank aged him out. Now, I mean, if you're a casual and you're listening to this video just because Gervonta Tank Davis is getting you into the sport of boxing, like a lot of people are, he's getting a lot of people into the sport because he's bringing real excitement back to the sport, then I'm sure you're seeing all this too. And you're probably confused by it as well because y'all just watched Lomachenko give Devin Haney a tough fight and stop Kambosos just like we did. And I'm here to tell y'all, they do this with whatever Tank does, y'all. Is Lomachenko older? Yes. But is he still a good fighter, a solid fighter? Yes. And he's ranked number 2 across the board by every major publication. Gervonta Tank Davis is the only fighter you will see who's number 1 in his division and will get criticized for fighting the number 2 guy in his division. But that ain't what we here to talk about. You know what I say, leave the losers to be losers. They supposed to do that. That's what God put them here for. What we here to talk about is, it looks like we got a date, an official date, or a potentially official date for this fight between Gervonta Tank Davis and Lomachenko. Coach Kenny, one of Tank's coaches, 11/24, Lomachenko will be destroyed. Now, people were thinking that he was saying November the 24th, but that's wrong because the 24th falls in the middle of the week. What he was saying was November of this year. So that could be the 9th, the 16th, or the 30th in November. Me personally, I don't like this, to be honest with y'all. I'd rather Tank and Lomachenko fight in September or October. You know, they both coming off stoppage victories early nights. They didn't really take too much damage in their last fights. And the reason I don't like it is Tank is in his prime right now. We saw that in the Frank Martin fight. Tank is on a different level right now, in his prime. He looked like that off a 14-month layoff. But if he fights in November, that'll mean that he only had 2 fights so far, 2 years into his prime. He had 1 fight at age 28 against Ryan Garcia. And if he doesn't fight again till he's 30, that means he would have had 1 fight at age 29 against Frank Martin. Me personally, I like to see them squeeze that Lomachenko fight in there while he's still 29 years old. And if he fights in October, he could come right back March or April at 30 years old, get a fight then, get a fight end of the summer maybe, and get a fight maybe in December next year. That could be potentially 3 fights next year at 30 years old. Know what I mean? Tank's been in his prime for 2 years now, and we only got to see him 2 times. That's ass, bro. We want to see more. We need more Tank. And there's no reason they can't make this fight in October. That is not a quick turnaround. That's what we in June right now, about to be in July. If they fight towards the end of October, the middle of October, that's more than 3 months out. That's plenty of time. So that's really my only complaint with this fight. I still want to see it. And of course, I'm riding with Tank on the win. Like I said, he's just on a different level right now. He showed that in that Frank Martin fight. And if he stays active and stays sharp, that's only going to make him even better. And we saw in the Devin Haney fight that Lomachenko does not like body shots at all. And Tank is probably the best body puncher in the division. So I could see it being an early night. Well, I don't know. I want to say I could see it being an early night. But you know, they both kind of get off the slow starts. So I really don't know how the fight will look. But I could see the fight ending by a body shot from Tank. But let me know what y'all think. That's what I got for y'all. I'm out.